This is Empress Bridget, and I am now doing the 7-card New Year's spread and for 2023. This one is for Capricorn. So, if you enjoy my readings, I ask that you share and subscribe to my channel. And here is the first card. So, Capricorn, this card position is about expansion. What started a transition? What started last year that you are bringing into the new year 2023? Now, this is the Ace of Cups. It's a beautiful card, and it talks about the cups are hearts, so it's all about human emotions, human needs, love, support, compassion, kindness, all of that. It can mean love, romantic, but it does not have to just be that. So depending on your situation. And it's something that started last year for you. It is very strong because it's the ace. So it's a very positive card for you for feeling loved and supported from last year, and coming into this year. So that's a nice way to start a reading for you. So now let's look at the next one. This is what you can expect in the new year in 2023. The High Priestess. Now, she is an oracle, and this is all medieval sort of symbolism. And she would have been the person that the emperors would have come for advice, okay? Because she would have a conduit to the spirit, to their gods, whatever they would be looking to get the information from. You notice her crown is a moon. It's the different phases of the moon. And there's also a crescent moon at her feet, and there's water. Water is the symbol of the moon, and they both represent your subconscious, the spirit messages. There are 2 columns. There's the white and the black. The white is what is known, sort of our knowledge we have in the regular world. And then the black is the subconscious world, that inner voice that we have. And the reason I explain symbolism on the cards is I find that it helps clients to connect to the cards and understand the reading a little easier, and also to remember it. Because if you have something set and it connects to a vision, to a symbol, it actually is easier to remember it. So that's why I do this. And even if you look behind her, there's pomegranates. At that time, they believe that if you ate a certain amount of pomegranate seeds, that you would get messages from the spirit world. So this is very interesting that this is coming to what you can expect next year. Please pay attention to your inner voice. This is a very, very strong card. You may be getting ideas that you can act on. You may be getting warnings about things you can avoid, but whatever it is, you might want to do a dream journal. Very easy. Just get a notebook and a pen. Put it by your bed. In the morning, when you wake up, before you move, can you remember a dream at all? Are you thinking about a song, about an animal, about colors, about a number, about a person, all different things? And then you can actually write it down, and you can even look it up online. So they have a lot of that symbolism available. But this year, do not ignore your inner voice, your gut, your subconscious, your dreams. They have important messages for you to guide you through this year. So now the next card is going to be either an opportunity or an obstacle for this year, and it looks like it's a wonderful opportunity. This is the 4 of Wands. Wands are fire. This is a fire sign, and they are action. They're real world because of their wood, okay? And this is talking about a very positive transition. It's a wedding march. It's a celebration. It's to a new life phase. And if you look at this, it's saying that there are opportunities for you this year that could really be joyful, bring you happiness. But also, if you look at this, this is a beautiful, abundant. All these symbols are abundant. So it can you can really have some opportunities this year. You need to pay attention. That's the other thing, maybe listening to any ideas you get in dreams, because this could be side gigs. This could be you learning a new skill. This could be travel. This could be meeting different people, with sports. But don't ignore that. This is a really wonderful year where you could have some positive transition, and you just have a great time while you're doing it. It's a joyful card. So now this next card is pretty much what you need to, your inner power, what you really need to make sure that you are using as you go through the year. This is another very positive card for you. The 10 of Cups. Now, cups are, again, remember, there are human needs, hearts, love, support. And the 10, it could be, now these two cards, just so you know, could symbolize marriage, okay, and starting a family. So for some of you, this may be what it portends, is talking about. But the broader aspect of both of those cards talk about positive transition to a happier life, really. And this is 10 of Cups. So this tells me that you may find your community this year. And maybe some of the things that you are doing will bring you to that. But this is a card of their happy family. And again, family is how you define it. But it's a positive community where you feel really that you're part of it and supported. And it's, again, very positive cards for you. Now, this next card is going to be what you need to be aware of as you move forward, okay? This is the 5 of Pentacles. Pentacles are coins, so they talk about abundance, money, real world. Again, this is a real world element. And he is protecting his financial security. Could talk about budgeting, could talk about just making sure that you're paying attention to that. Also nowadays, avoiding scams and things, there's so many of those, but protect your financial resources, but don't hold on so tight that you miss opportunities. So just sort of balance it, but be aware that you will need to focus and make sure, and now he is doing good. He's got a crown, so he's doing good. But just make sure that you are keeping tabs, you're aware, and you're on top of it, and you don't let anything happen that could affect that, okay? Now, this next one is going to be sort of what some of the things you need to try to think about doing for next year to take advantage of this. Strength. Another very positive card for you. Now, when they say strength, I love this depiction. She's a goddess, of course, that's Mother Nature. And do you see how she has tamed the lion with love and kindness and support? And do you see how the infinity over her head, so that's how we know she's a goddess. But also, just it's a beautiful, lush, just like Eden. It's a beautiful place. It's an 8. So an 8 is sort of pretty further along in our development. And at this point, this talks about the strength of maturity, emotional strength, intellectual strength, being able to overcome our prejudices. People would think, oh, it's a lion, you have to shoot it. No. She understands. She went beyond. And this year, as you move forward, truly look at how you address situations, making sure that you are strong in the most positive way possible. Okay, so far, this is very positive for you this whole years. Now, and this is the overall theme of this year. Now, if any of you are looking in the romance category, this is yet another card. It's pretty obvious that's coming out for you. So it could be read more than one way, Capricorn. For some of you, with the wedding march and the happy family and now the lovers, it could be that this is a year for romance. This is a year that things will work out in that part of your life. So that's great. I mean, lovely. However, the larger picture is the Lovers talk about balance. Now, a lot of people say this is a decision card, and it can be that you may have a major decision to make, especially with these transitions that are going on. But the other part of this is the male fire and the female earth elements, how you really want to balance those things. And again, that's also talking about you have action things that you'll be doing, but listening to your inner voice, letting your male and female side sort of really be treated with respect. And we all have that. That's just reality. So this is a very strong and powerful, positive reading for Sagittarius. Here, let me get this. You can put this in. No matter how I put this, it just seems to move a little bit. And so, for Capricorn, sorry. So, at this point, there is wonderful opportunities for you. Just going over this. This is, I think, by the strongest positive one of the readings I've done so far and I do one for each of the signs. So, you should be a happy camper today. So, again, you're getting support this year. It's available. Now, you have to reach it. You have to be open for it. Do not block it. Okay? So make sure that you are open, that you are listening to your inner voice, your subconscious, your dreams, that you are, transitioning. This is a lovely thing. And they're also very open. This is a joyful transition. This is joyful community and building support. And this is, just keep hold on your finances this year. That's the only thing that you do need to be aware of. But the true strength. It's time to be an adult. It's time to really make sure that you are giving up any of the sort of things that have held you back previously. It's time to really grow up. And this is just lovely. This really talks about moving forward and balancing and really, I always think of this as really combining and coming to the next level of who you are. So this is just such a strong reading, and I think you're going to have a very eventful and wonderful year. Now, if you enjoy this reading, I ask that you share and subscribe to my YouTube page because it's new and I'm trying to get it going. And also that lets me know whether I should continue to do these. So, have a wonderful 2023. It's up to you. It's there for you. You just simply have to get out there and be and just welcome these gifts with open arms. Have a great 2023.